everybody, how are we doing today? Welcome back to Song Snob. Haven't done the clap intro in a while. For those of you who think clapping are aggressive. Anyway, with that being said, clapping is triggering. With that being said, we're going to go ahead with reacting. One for the Wolf Pack. Yes, I have Wolf Pack in the channel because I've reacted to Love Bites, and I think these girls are awesome. We're going to do more Love Bites. With that being said, this is Glory to the World. I am expecting good things. I think they're great. I think they're very tasteful, very attractive and tasteful young women. And they've got all the talent in the world. All the talent in the world. Maybe you think that's hyperbolic. I don't care. You know, it's not often you see musicians anymore that are new musicians with this level of talent. I would put Love Bites against baby metal any day. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, well, that was the bulk of the song itself, and can somebody tell me if these ladies have a contract to make video game music? Because wouldn't it be so freaking awesome to like play like a third person action adventure game in a boss fight and have that in the background? That would be very Brutal Legend. Tim Schafer, make Brutal Legend 2 and include Love Bites in the fucking soundtrack. Oh my god, that would blow my mind. Oh, I haven't done as much of the head banging in the tonight because I'm in a somewhat sadder mood than usual. Oh god, I just hate being a big ball of nerves sometimes. Just, stuff. But suffice to say, I kind of feel like on this one they sounded sort of like Nightwish, except the elements were more integrated, more appropriate. Nightwish always struck me as like something about the incorporated elements of the music is slightly off. Like the formula is not quite right. Love Bites has a similar formula, I think, and they got it more correct. They got all the elements are in their appropriate levels and their appropriate places. And again, they go to the Christian imagery, in spite of being Japanese, but I guess maybe it's more of a thing there than I initially believed. I know that there's sort of a kind of Japanese Christianity heavily centered in Catholicism, and that it is occasionally openly hostile to Shintoism. But let's not get into that. Suffice to say, this was a really great song. Absolutely. It's the appropriate length, it's great pacing, it's kick-ass, proving once again that power metal is also speed metal, and definitely not like doom metal, which for me is literal torture. So, on speed and length, transition from piece to piece, the incorporated elements, this whole thing was just unbelievably kick-ass. As always, Love Bites is kick-ass. You don't have to be a dude to kick ass or be metal as fuck. Hell no. Hell no. And like I said, I'd put these girls up against baby metal anytime. You tell me who's the better band. You tell me who should have been at the end credits at the end of Resurrection F. These girls. These girls. Love Bites should have been there. That'd have been way more kick-ass and you know it. Of course, I also would have replaced the Frieza Frieza song with Only a Chilling Elegy, because that's just a better song. With that being said, the music is 5 out of 5, for sure. And honestly, I don't think I'm ever going to hear a Love Bite song that isn't 5 out of 5. So I should either change my criteria slightly, or maybe just accept the fact that they're basically perfect. Or as close to perfect as you can possibly get. Now, Glory to the World. Let's see. Everything around will fall into dark when you keep on looking into the sadness. Nobody in this world may ever be free. My heart will shiver and I can't take deep breath. Well, yeah, everything around will fall into the dark if you keep looking into the sadness, right? You keep depressing yourself with the morbidity. You keep looking at the ugliness and the monsters. It really does fall away into darkness. And, they're saying that in this world, nobody in this world may ever be free. And not really, not if you accept the fact that libertarian free will is extremely next to impossible to defend scientifically. You are what you are. And, my hearts will shiver and I can't take deep breath. Well, if your heart's shivering and can't take deep breath, my hearts. I'm assuming those are the things that your hearts, those are the things you love. The things you love are shivering in the darkness. And you can't take a deep breath because you're in the big void. You're in the gap where the monsters live. But rains will end and nights will pass. Griefs will purify. The dawn will come and bring the light in this world. Yes, the sun always rises. It's always darkest before dawn. The sun rises. The rains will end, meaning the reign of tyrants, the reigns of evil. Night will pass. Griefs will purify. They will heal. Hopefully they will heal. This is a song to banish the darkness by bringing the light, which is why it really does belong in a more or less major key. As I think a lot of power metal generally is in major key, it really would be weird if you put it in the minor key and didn't make it sound happy, you know? With that being said, do you think that maybe, like, Number of the Beast is power metal? do, 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 do. But, grace to my heart, hallelujah. I know you really care for me, so I leave everything in your hands. You'd walk with me all the way. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. Time will come when we feel the love and the reason to be me. So, there's an element of individualism, there's an element of love and loving and caringness, which is always wonderful messaging. You leave everything in the hands of someone who cares for you, because you need to trust them and be cared for by them. That brings grace to your heart, that makes you feel light as a feather. That's wonderful. Standing nowhere and searching for meanings, a sleepless night haunting us like a shadow. A blur in the future, the fear of unknown. There will come a time where we can leave everything behind. Let me see. I think I see... Yes, there's a slant rhyme there. They're running time with behind because you have the I sound, you have the I phoneme. The rhyme scheme is the style I thought it was. This seems like a fairly typical rhyme scheme for this particular band. They seem to like less worried about rhymes and more about lyrical flow. And that's actually very brilliant. Just have it sort of flow like poetry. Breeze are running through the land and endless to the sky. Together we will make it through this deep night. Yeah, so you're clinging on to hope as the breeze braces over you. Chorus repeat. Good chorus repeat. Just one. And rains will end and nights will. Second chorus repeat. And they end on the second chorus repeat. With a final statement of nothing more precious. After they say, wherever you go, this world that we breathe together. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. Wherever you go, this world that we breathe together, nothing more precious. So basically it's just a song about loving each other. Normally I would say that was too mamby-pamby and too warm and fuzzy for me. You know, which is probably why I can't ever bring myself to watch The Sound of Mucus, aka The Sound of Music. Suffice to say, though, I think it was delivered in this in a way where it was palatable for me. Right? So if you hit me over the head with too much lovey-dovey crap, I'm just going to be like, oh my god, kill me! This is perfect. I like this. This is a good way to do it. And it's meaningful. And it's intelligently delivered. The rhyming scheme, the flow of it. It's a particular style. I think I might have seen it once or twice before. It's decent. It's great music. It's great performing. And they got my favorite animal as their band mascot. Yay, I love wolves. Shout out to the wolf pack. Woohoo! But yeah. I guess the only thing I didn't really like about it, if there's anything I don't like, it's, I don't know, just the incorporation of, some of the Christian themes. Is this religious music? I don't know. I just don't really like those themes being present in this kind of music. If it was overtly religious music, that would be one thing. But if it's just more commonality and secular, more in the realm of secularity, if they're trying to make a statement, I can't even begin to imagine what it might be. That's more of a criticism of the video and a little bit of the lyrics with the use of hallelujah. I'm sure they have a word in Japanese or other words in English that they could use. But I think that's honestly just a personal nitpick of mine, that you shouldn't really mix religion with secularity if you can help it. But, what can you do? People are going to do it anyway. That's just a minor gripe. I'll let that go. Yeah, I think this is pretty much great. Lyrically, this is a 5 out of 5. Musically, 5 out of 5. Holy shit! The Song Snob encounters perfection Finally, I find the song that perfectly satisfies all my criteria all at once. Will someone please buy me Love Bites tickets? Because I would love to go. That would be awesome. Yes, I would love to see Love Bites live. And as per my promise to my subscribers, if I get to 100 subscribers, I will eat the satanic vomit that is Sweet Pickles. I promise. And yes, I mean that. I ate one once. I remember what it tastes like. Blah. But I will eat one for you right in front of the camera. I will torture myself if you give me 100 subscribers. I will eat a sweet pickle. I'm going to hate it, but I'm going to do it. With that being said, there will be a link in the description below to my books. Please buy, download, and read them. And as always, tschüss. Peace.